Hey guys, this is the first time my face has been on YouTube, but I just want to talk about the state of collecting real quick. I know there's been like a million videos talking about this on YouTube, and it's not hard to see or anything like that, but people talk about um, that HasLab Ghostwriter thing, and I just think that like people just sort of need to stop. I'm not trying to tell people what to do. I'm not trying to tell people to think positively. I'm very much um, I'm very much guilty of negative um, rants and negative thinking and stuff like that. But I just think that people need to stop because they're just focusing too much on the negative. They're focusing too much on Hasbro taking advantage of collectors, which they are, but all companies basically do. Even McFarlane does, you know. McFarlane's no different from taking advantage of McFarlane's no different from taking advantage of that sort of thing. So, but and I looked at it and like, yeah, it doesn't look like it's worth the $350 or $400 price point that they're wanting. Yes, that's absolutely true. But I don't think people should just go out there trying to tell other people how to spend their money because people will pay ridiculous amounts for stuff no matter what. Like I recently kind of got into diecast car collecting, so like Hot Wheels and Matchbox, because I ended up kind of just giving away all of those things in a garage sale, and I didn't think that they would matter that much to me. But I just kind of think, as like a collector, Hot Wheels is sort of that thing that you should just have in your collection. Um, I'm a bit of a car guy. I'll admit I don't. Well, yeah, I'll admit I don't own a car. Um, I don't drive either. I've never had a license, but I do appreciate the mechanics that go involved, and then the types of cars that are out there. Because there's a lot of like really cool, really interesting cars. Yeah. So, um, and I like custom stuff. I'm a huge fan of Mad Max movies. I appreciate the Fast and Furious franchise. I appreciate the Transformers franchise. With my 3 and 3/4 collection, I got a ton of vehicles in there. So I'm a vehicle guy, especially when it comes to toys. So, and I know that there's a lot of vehicles out there that, like, even if they are diecast, they don't they don't this is loose. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm outside, but I I just I just think that people should just um stop being so negative about it because it's starting to really turn me off to collecting. Um, like, if this is what the state of collecting is, and if this is what the toy collector community is going to turn into, then I kind of just want to distance myself away from that because there's so much negativity anyways that it's like, why can't you just be positive? You know, um, why does it always have to be like, oh fuck Hasbro, fuck them for making this thing. This thing's a piece of shit. This thing's a piece of garbage. Um, and it's like that's all in the eye of the beholder. Like, you'd be surprised at how much people will spend for. So, um, yeah. Another thing too is um, for adult collectors. I'm not trying to like start any like controversy or down anyone or be an elitist or anything like that. But just you're an adult. Even somebody without a job can scrounge up about $400 to buy something. Um, so um, if that's your thing and if that's what you're into, then more power to you. But I just think that this whole we got to do something about this. Like, no, you don't have to do anything. You can just not buy it. And if the company's gonna freak out because you're not buying it, well, then that's on them. That's got nothing to do with you as a collector. So, um, it like so many people just want to look at how much something is how much something's cost, and then they want to estimate that worth, and then just be like, well, that's not worth it. Like I buy dioramas, and a lot of people make their own dioramas. The thing is that, like, although I am talented, especially with action figure photography, and doll photography, and and you know diecast car photography and things of that nature. Um, I don't I don't think that it's very necessary to just, well, what I'm trying to convey is that, like, I'll buy these diorama sets, and a lot of times they'll be like 60 to like $100, and a lot of people would think that, well, that's not worth it because you can just make your own. And to me, they are worth it. They definitely give more depth to the images that I produce, and they definitely they make that image look like a world. It doesn't look like I'm just taking pictures, you know, in a house. It looks like that was professionally done. So that's a bit of my take on it. Um, I just I, I'm tired of negativity. I'm tired of people telling other people what to do. Um, uh, Everybody's freaking out right now on YouTube because of um, the banking system and stuff like that, and the state of things. And yeah, there's going to be some changes and stuff like that. And at first it may seem scary, but I think there's a lot of good that'll come out of the changes as well. So um, go ahead. Um, Let me know what your thoughts. Um, Comment, like, subscribe. I know I haven't made a video in a while. I've just been insanely busy. I started a new job, and um, I got people to take care of and stuff like that. So, but but just don't listen to the people on YouTube. People like Articulated Ninja, or like Talker Art, or people like um, what's his name? Oh, I don't know. Just all these people just negatively posting about how you shouldn't buy this. It's like, if you know what you're after and if you know what you want, you're gonna buy things regardless. Like, I've found so many, like I'm a huge Punisher fan, and not once have I found a mainstream, good, basic, uh, go to Target, go to Walmart and buy it Punisher figure. I haven't. I like the one that came with the motorcycle, and stuff like that. And honestly, I just bought that just because of the weapons that he had. I didn't really, I didn't really think it was a great Punisher or anything like that. It's not even a classic Punisher, And I've seen Marvel Legends Classic Punisher that they had as a Walgreens exclusive, and I didn't even like that thing either. And I'm not going to buy it, even when I do see it. So, but again, just let me know what you guys think. Do you think that that kind of thing is worth it? Um, well, I don't know. I don't really care if you think that it's worth it, but let me just know if you're tired of all the rambling and all the negativity and all the shittiness that is coming out of these YouTube action figure influencers. You know, um, yeah. I mean, Tucker talks a lot of shit, and that's really what he's about. Um, Articulated Ninja is sort of the same way, so it would kind of make sense for them to clash heads over that stuff. So, um, So yeah. Um, I don't know. Uh, just nerds and stuff like that. They don't make good friends. I've met a lot of people while trying to you know figure hunt, and a lot of those guys don't really want to talk. They just want to buy stuff and then leave, and I'm the same way. You know, but um, but I think jealousy plays into it as well. You get a lot of these guys, that are married or in relationships, which I'm in a relationship too. Um, you know, but I just I I don't really get into the whole politics or the weirdness of it all. Just trying to see if I shaved my head well. I probably missed some spots on my head. Anyways, um, so it's a really beautiful day out. Um, Probably turn the camera over just to show how gorgeous it is out here. Um, so so it's hard for me to really be in a negative headspace right now. Plus, I'm smoking, so just smoking a Swisher. I got some real cigars in the back. I might break out too, but um, just yeah. Don't worry about them. Don't listen to those guys. Don't listen to conservative talking points. Don't listen to uh to people that just want to be negative and want to tear other things down, want to tear other people down. Um, uh, and that's sort of what I get from both Talker Art and Articulated Ninja. Um, but you know, maybe they are cool dudes. I've never hung out with them. I've commented on Talker Art's page every once in a while, and he seems like a cool guy. He'll respond and stuff like that, but um, and he's probably gonna want to try to go after me after making this, but who cares? Um, so so yeah, like I get premium figures, I get expensive figures, I get stuff that you just find at Walmart and Target. Yesterday, I actually finally got that Hunchback of Notre Dame Leonardo, which is pretty sick. And I'm not even really a Turtles fan. I actually try to hold off on buying Turtles stuff because, like, I used to buy the vintage stuff all the time, but like my brother, who's a bigger fan than I am, likes Turtles more than I am, but he's just not really a toy guy. He's more of a shoe guy. He likes sneakers and stuff like that. So, um, but uh, yeah, just stay positive out there and do your thing. Um, I mean, people trying to rip other people off and companies trying to rip other people off. It's really nothing new. That's been happening for years and years on end. So, um, people get greedy. People think that, oh, this will sell. And the HasLab thing probably will sell. There's going to be people that are out there that are going to want to get it just because. And then they're going to, they got disposable income. And they're going to think to themselves, oh, well, who cares? I mean, nothing else is really coming out right now that's that great. So I'm just going to buy this anyways. Um, then you just have like true Ghost Rider fans, and they don't make very many Ghost Rider things at all. So there's going to be those people as well, and uh, that's why you got to look at the bigger picture of this stuff. Like for example, Mythic Legions. Mythic Legions are really basic figures. They got basic articulation, but they're also basic. Like they're not really made out of any kind of special plastics or die cast or anything like that. But the thing is that they're one of the few companies out there that are making basic medieval medieval style fantasy, and not a lot of places do that. You go into Target. The one thing that you're going to find that's like a medieval fantasy type thing, is you're gonna find like maybe some off like unique type stuff. For example, like you're gonna find um, Warhammer. Like the Warhammer's um, uh, a good example. Todd McFarlane's Warhammer stuff of the basic medieval medieval style fantasy. Despite the fact that they have guns and everything, still like the armor and stuff like that, and the fact that they have like orcs and elves and stuff, it's still centered around that medieval fantasy type thing. So that sword and sorcery, Lord of the Rings type fantasy thing. I sort of wish that Todd McFarlane would just do like basic fantasy Warhammer as well, rather than just 40K. But yeah, that's. But I mean, I'm happy with what he's doing with Warhammer 40K, especially due to the fact that like tabletop gaming guys and toy guys don't really get along too well. So it really kind of shakes things up in those regards. So, but again, let me guys know what you think. Don't try to use my video to run and go tell those guys, oh, he mentioned you, he's talking shit, because I'm really not. What's going on is just that I'm fed up with how negative certain people are with the community with this thing. It's like, just don't buy it, you know. I mean, maybe I'm a little different because I tend to like more obscure comic book characters anyways. But there's been so many times where Todd McFarlane has done bad versions of Spawn and stuff like that, and I'm a huge Spawn fan. There's been times where he's done bad versions of Spawn, and I've never gotten pissed. I've never thought, oh, that's overpriced. Which, when he does a bad version of Spawn, it kind of is overpriced. You know, I mean, $25 for the stuff that he's putting out. Like the wave that he's coming out with, the next Spawn wave doesn't even look good to me. That looks like trash. The only one that looks good to me is like a character in there that's not even Spawn himself. It's the white Spider King guy, which I'm assuming is probably a new character. So, but anyways, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I know I said that before, but if you like content like this of me just talking about the state of toy collecting and what I'm noticing and what just kind of rubs me the wrong way, leave a comment. Yeah, just don't listen to these guys. Don't try to kiss their ass. Don't try to agree with them. Don't even agree with me. You know, just do your own thing, and you know, once you find your niche and once you find what you're into, you'll be a lot better off. Anyways, that's it for today. Have a good Sunday. Hopefully it's nice out there. For all the people that went through Hurricane Ian, you know, people in South Carolina and Florida, you know, and places in the Caribbean that got hit. I wish you guys the best, and you know, hope you guys find recovery soon. I mean, I know if I went through something like that, I'd be pretty terrified. So just keep your head up and everything like that. Bye.